Megan Thee Stallion has finally gotten some justice as it relates to the Tory Lanez shooting case. But did she really get justice? Or are they just trying to sing Tory Lanez? I guess that is something that persons will have to decide for themselves, as Tory Lanez has been found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Yes, guys, Tory Lanez has been found guilty of popping Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm here to give you all the full information as it relates to all of that. This is definitely a shocker for the world. Tory Lanez's father is also speaking out. I'm going to be playing a video with Tory Lanez's father later down in this video. Wow, guys, this is definitely an eye-opener, so I'm here to give you all the information like I said. But before I get any further in this topic, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you turn that notification bell on. That way you can get notified whenever I post a new video. Alright guys, so let's get into this article. This way you can get a better understanding of what's going on, alright? So the story is saying, Tory Lanez found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, facing likely deportation. Tory Lanez is guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot back in 2020. A jury has decided. The verdict came in Friday, just before the holiday, where a group of LA jurors found the Canadian rapper guilty of all 3 charges against him: felony negligent discharge of a firearm, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, and carrying a loaded and unregistered firearm. After the verdict was read, several members of Tory family, including his dad and stepmom, shouted, "This system stands before God," and calling the court system evil. Deputies surrounded his family members and escorted them out of the courtroom. Tory was filmed entering the court before the verdict was read, telling the cameras his spirits were high. Tory now faces more than 22 years in prison, which will be determined during his sentencing on January the 27th. Sources connected to the case tell us Tory lawyers were in touch with immigration officials before the verdict read, and were told they have been informed there's strong likelihood he will be forced to leave the country. This marks the conclusion of a wild 2 weeks in court, which saw a handful of witnesses take the stand to recount what they saw happen on that fateful night. Megan herself obviously testified, squarely pointing the finger at Tory as the shooter. She said she saw Tory with the gun, explaining she remembers him firing at her from his Cadillac Escalade and claims he shouted, "Dance itch." MTS also testified that Tory offered her a $1 million to keep quiet. Meg was called out by the defense for several items, including the fact that she initially wasn't forthright about having an intimate relationship with Tory Lanez, and that she'd initially lied to the police about how her feet gotten injured. The defense also tried to target Meg's ex-BFF Kelsey as the shooter, and the reason she might have shot her was because of alleged creeping behind her back with guys like Ben Simmons, the baby, and Tory himself. A revelation that apparently sparked a major argument among all of 3 of them in the car. What exactly happened in the car was a major source of contention during the trial. While Megan had one version of events, Kelsey seemed to have a different story, albeit with a very spotty memory on the stand that created stop and go recounting under oath. What she did definitely testify to understand she wasn't the one who popped Megan, but she wasn't willing to go as far as say that Tory did. But remember, prosecutors were eventually able to get the green light to play a prior interview she had given investigators in September, and in that recording she said Tory actually did shoot Meg. Other witnesses took the stand too, but none of them were as consequential as Megan and Kelsey, including the guy who supposedly saw the 2 women fighting from his balcony. Ultimately, he wasn't very definitive about who he says he saw fire the strap. The physical evidence in the case wasn't that strong. There was gun residue found on both Kelsey and Tory, and inconclusive DNA on the gun itself. Tory never took the stand, and neither did his driver that night, Jaquan Smith. Aside from the cops and a witness to the Kylie Jenner party that preceded all this, it really boiled down to Kelsey and Meg. In the end, the jury obviously sided with prosecutors. As for the court of public opinion, the jury is still very much out. People certainly took sides on social media and untraditional media too, but now it's unclear if their allegiances will change. A long and twisted journey finally over. Alright guys, so what do y'all think about this situation, man? Wow, did y'all think that Tory would have gotten away with it? Or do y'all think that he was just set up? How do y'all feel about this situation? And remember, I told y'all I was going to play a video with Tory's father basically speaking out. Well, I'm not going to be playing it again. If y'all want to see it, you can go over to DJ Academics. And the reason why I'm not going to be playing it is because of unsureties. That's the reason why. You know, I don't really want to just, you know, put certain things on my channel and not sure if it's okay to put it there, right? Anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. You know, do you think that Tory was definitely set up, or do you think that justice was served as it relates to Megan Thee Stallion? Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. You know, it's definitely an eye-opener. You know, a lot of persons, I don't think they actually believe that Tory would have been found guilty, because a lot of persons actually thought that Megan was lying, even though some persons did believe her. But you know, the public opinions will definitely differ than the real, well, I'm not going to say the real deal, but obviously, you know, court or the jury found him guilty, and they did it with I guess the evidence that were found, you know. But maybe the public just think that Megan is trying to sing Tory. I don't know, guys, but what do y'all think about this? Leave it in the comment section. All right, and that's it for the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.